Hello everybody, my name is Aparna. Welcome to my channel Tarot Warrior. I'm here today to do a general reading for the sign of Leo. Please remember these are general readings, may or may not resonate with all the Leos out there. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And to all of you who have liked, shared and subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it, and if you've not yet liked or subscribed, please do so. I try to at least post 2 videos every day, so you will not miss out on any videos if you subscribe to my channel. You can also go ahead and click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you will get notified every time I post a video. Okay, so you will not miss out on your videos as well. So let's see, Leo, what's coming up for you in the month of September. I think Leo's had a fairly good month of August. It was a Leo season and there are so many good things happening. Let's see what September is like for you. Okay, Leo. So let's see what's coming up. What's your challenge for the month of September? The Chariot. What are your present energies? What is your past energy? The Judgment. What's your present energy? The High Priestess. What's your future energy like? The Four of Swords. What's the advice from the universe for you? Five of Wands. What is coming towards you that you don't see coming? The Emperor. What's your overall energy like? The Death, Rebirth. What's the outcome for this month of September for you? The King of Swords, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, Leo, under the deck we have the Knight of Cups for you, the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Lovers. So I think there is something happening in some movement happening in your love life for sure. You could be getting messages of love from a water sign. I see there is a reunion or you celebrating with friends. But there is this energy also, you are worried about something, and you have the Lovers as well. So a lot of passionate encounters with somebody. So let's see what your challenge is about. You have the Chariot as a challenge for the month of September. So movement could be a challenge for you. Traveling could be a challenge for some of you. Maybe you want to making a choice about what direction to choose could be a challenge for some of you. This Chariot is about moving swiftly. Okay, so maybe you have a choice to make and you're not able to decide which choice to make. Okay, and I think you are always the challenge for you is like you always have that doubt because there are two options for you. You are not sure what option to choose. Okay, so you are always pulled in both directions, but the Chariot is about making one choice and making a swift move in that direction if you want to be successful. So yeah, this is your challenge for the month of September. Let's just clarify and see why. Why is the Chariot the challenge for Leos in the month of September? The Moon. Yeah, you have no clarity about the direction that you want to take. Okay, there are some things that are hidden from you, so maybe that is why you're not sure about the options that you have and what option to choose. But this is also lack of clarity, something hidden from you, you not knowing which is the best option for you. Okay, now let's see one more card for the Moon. The World. This could be about ending a cycle and beginning of a new cycle. Again, this could be about travel as well. The world is also about traveling. But yeah, there is an end of a cycle for you here and a beginning of a new cycle. But I think you are conflicted because you're not sure if you should move ahead or wait for something or somebody. Okay, so there clearly is an end and a new beginning, so you are not sure if it's the time for you to move ahead or what direction you should move towards. You always have that hope of things not ending the way, like, the change is difficult for you. So I think you're not sure if it's the right time for you to move ahead, if it is really an ending. So those are the doubts, I think, that those are the things that you're not clear about. Okay, so which is why the chariot is a challenge for you. So let's see what is your past energy, the judgment about. So the judgment card could be about you making a decision, either an ending or a rebirth of something. Okay, we'll see what this is about. What is this judgment card about for Leos? The Ace of Wands. So a passionate new beginning here that I think either ended or you want to renew something with somebody. Maybe there is an offer of passionate new beginning coming in. Yeah, see? Seven of Swords. You think this is not the most honest offer, which is why I think you are at that crossroads. You're not sure if you should end it, or at least you're trying to make up your mind, or you have been in that crossroads. This is your past energy. So maybe there was some kind of an ending here. Okay, because there was an ending of there was an offer of passionate new beginning for you, and that came to an end because you thought there was a lot of sneaky behavior, there was a lot of manipulative behavior there. Whoever you were dealing with could be air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's just clarify one more with that Seven of Swords. Yeah, Page of Cups. This is with regards to, this is somebody coming towards you with an offer of love. Okay, so yeah, either you developed feelings for this person or this person developed feelings for you, and you think probably one of you would have been in it only for the physical aspect, and the other person kind of developed feelings, which is why I think you kind of felt like this energy of somebody sneaking away, because the person who was in it only for the physical aspect, I think got away with it. Okay, they were not looking at love, but there is a person here who developed feelings. So it is possible that the Ace of Wands is you. It is, okay, for some of you. But if it's not, you can always reverse the roles here. I'm saying this could be you because it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe you are looking at a relationship or a connection purely from a passionate point of view, and there was this person who was falling in love with you, and you were not expecting that, so you kind of sneaked away in the you just kind of chose to disappear without making a fuss about it. Like, you chose to get away in a very sneaky way. Like, you knew that this person is developing feelings for you, and rather than address it, you just thought it's best to kind of get away when nobody's watching, and you were hoping that this will die off a natural death, like, that kind of an energy. So the next card, in the present you have the High Priestess, so you could be dealing with the Pisces, but this is you being in your being very secretive about something. You kind of going within to tune into your intuition about something. Okay, you're being very intuitive, or there is this you thinking about somebody. Maybe you are thinking about a Pisces. Let's just clarify and see what that is. Yeah, see, the Judgment has come up again. So I feel that if there was an ending in the beginning, now you're thinking of renewing something with this Pisces, maybe. You're thinking about what happened, this ending. Let's just clarify. Yeah, Ace of Swords. There's some kind of clarity that's come to you with regards to this judgment. Okay, you've made a decision here, and now there is some clarity, sudden insights, sudden clarity with regards to this judgment card here, with regards to this decision that you've made, and which is why it's put you in that state of thinking mode. You know, you are thinking about it because there was some clarity, there was some insight that's come to you about this ending or this renewal or whatever it is. I think it's an ending. Okay, so you are now deep in thought about it. Okay, because there's some sudden new insight or information that's come towards you. Let's just take one more card to see what this judgment is exactly about. Yeah, victory. So I think you may be wanting to, or you may be considering going back or renewing something with this person, whoever you're thinking of, okay? And you're thinking about it quite a lot because you've got victory here, because there's some sudden insight here for you. And you've realized that the situation, whatever you ended, maybe you want to renew it again. So, yeah, but the next card in the future energy is the Four of Swords. So you are probably, again, not in communication with this person, whoever you're thinking of. You are healing from something. So it could also be for some of you that you have indeed decided to end something, or maybe they decided to end something with you. Okay, but it still needs some healing from your end. It still needs you to heal from something. But if you have decided to renew something with this person, I see that you are still taking some time to heal from this. Okay, like whatever it is, you're taking your time to uh, heal from something, that so that you can approach this person with a fresh energy. Okay, let's see, what is this Four of Swords about? Yeah, Eight of Wands. You're trying to heal yourself from your past. You're trying to heal yourself from the hurt that has happened in the past, so that you can communicate with them with a fresh energy. Okay, so that you can reach out to them, you can move towards them. Yeah, you want this Ten of Pentacles with this person. Now you want a stability. You've realized that this person is the one who can bring you the stability, this abundance, this family life. You are picturing a home, a stable life with this person, with dogs, with family. Okay, so yeah, you are trying to heal from something so that you can reach out to this person with some fresh energy. And maybe this is what you're proposing that you both should try out and have this Ten of Pentacles together. So let's see, what is the advice for you for the month of September? That's the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about conflicts. Five of Wands is about competition. Five of Wands is about um, prioritizing things. Maybe there are some things in your head you need to figure out. You need to clear this conflict that is happening in your head. Okay, let's clarify that and see what it is about. Yeah, the new beginning. You are probably conflicted about this new beginning. Okay, and I think this universe is trying to tell you to clear out this conflict so that you can have this new beginning, because it's available for you. Okay, you just need to take a leap of faith. Don't think so much. Okay, this is you thinking, this is you overthinking. Maybe this is you having so many conflicts in your mind, but the universe is saying, like, don't go so deep and overthink things. Okay, you need to be like the fool who's not thinking at all. This person is taking a leap of faith off the cliff, not knowing what lies ahead. So you need to adopt that energy to have this new beginning, okay, in life. So let me clarify the Fool. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, what you have is an abundance, a new stable offer. Okay, so unless and until you don't take this leap of faith, you're not going to have this abundant or this new opportunity here. Okay, so you need to do that. You need to take that leap of faith, stretch your hands out, or accept what is being offered to you. Okay, so what is it that is coming towards you that you don't see coming as the Emperor? So there is some kind of a structure that is, there is a kind, I think this is more about a position that's coming towards you. This could be you being offered something which is going to make you in this energy of, put you in this energy of the Emperor. Okay, very well established, having everything, being very righteous and just. So let's clarify this Emperor and see what it is about. Yeah, the Chariot again. So again, this is what your challenge was, the Chariot. So you need to just make that move towards this. If there is an opportunity for you, you need to take it. Okay, this could also be an Aries or a Cancer you're dealing with. So if there is an Aries, you have the Chariot clarifying it, saying that if you are wondering, you could be wondering if you should make a move towards this person or not. And the Chariot is signifying that there will be some movement either from this person towards you, which is why you don't see it coming. Okay, so somebody could be rushing in towards you, a Cancer or an Aries. Yeah, Three of Wands has come to clarify the Chariot. So this person, or with this position, whatever it is, if it's a person, this person has been planning this since quite some time. Okay, it's a well thought of, strategized, a plan that was in their mind since quite some time. It's not a very impulsive move to come towards you. And if this is you having to go towards this Aries, this offer, this Emperor, then also it is your goods coming in. This is all that work that you've put in. The ships are finally sailing in with all the goods in it. Okay, you are seeing your rewards take shape, or your hard work bring in the rewards. Okay, so let's see what is the overall energy. Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth is about a transformation, a huge transformation in your life. This is also about an ending and a new beginning. Okay, so let's see what this is about. In what connection is this death and rebirth? Yeah, you're moving towards something very stable in your life. Okay, so whatever ended was probably, it created, and transformation always creates that up and down energy. It's never stable, right? It creates a lot of, it does create a bit of ripples in the sea or in the river or wherever, but this is you finally moving towards something very stable in your life once you've accepted that transformation. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. So this is a person who has put in all the work and now just waiting for that work to show results. So you are moving towards something very stable, and you are moving towards a period of, I think, stability, because you've done all the work now. You've transformed, you've put that work into yourself or into a relationship or into your career, and now you are just moving towards stability and waiting for something to show up for you. Okay, you've done all that you could. Now there's nothing more you can do. So now you're just waiting for the rewards, right? So let's see your overall, this is your outcome, the King of Swords. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that you're dealing with, but this is an energy of somebody being very clear in communication, very practical kind of an energy. So maybe this is clarity coming into your life, you being very clear as to what you want in life, you being very practical about things. Let's just clarify this King of Swords. Four of Pentacles. The King of Swords is also somebody who is not very emotional. Okay, this person is very a bit cold, comes off as a bit cold, and you have the Four of Pentacles, which is also about holding back. This person's heart chakra is blocked. So this could be the universe saying that you are probably coming across as this King of Swords who's very cold, very cut off from emotions, holding back, not being vulnerable. So let's see. Or this could be somebody in your energy. What's this Four of Pentacles about? Yeah, walking away. You're walking away from something, or you walked away from something in the past, which has made you feel detached. And in this energy of the King of Swords, you're being very cold towards either the situation or some, if there are new opportunities coming your way, that's you're being very cold towards those opportunities. But you've got the Empress here. You had the Emperor earlier, now you have the Empress. That's two people from the same suit, a divine match. Okay, and this is also about growth. This is also about expansion. This is about putting that energy into yourself. This is about abundance, creating that abundance in your life. So what's this Empress about? Yeah, you are choosing to maybe pay more attention to your independence, your money, your finances, your work. You are thinking of this is you focusing on your own growth, your own happiness, your own independence. You are investing in yourself here. You have also the Two of Pentacles, so that's about again choices. This is about making a choice, having a choice. This is about your energy not being stable, being a bit up and down. We'll see. This could also be about money, okay? You're trying to balance out your finances and your money, but let's see. Maybe you could be juggling two jobs. To clarify that, the Lovers. So, yeah, there is a choice here for you. You've got the Two of Pentacles and the Lovers. Both are about having a choice. So maybe you are dealing with two people. You have two people who you are considering, or this could be a choice between if you should go ahead with somebody or not. Okay, so it could be anything, but there is a choice for you when it comes to love. One more card. Yeah, you feeling stuck when it comes to your love life. Okay, you need to make a decision, and that's the only way you will feel unstuck. Okay, but you are not really stuck as such. You can very easily take off that blindfold, walk away from the swords, but this is a lot of mental stuckness. This, you are mentally thinking about something and you're not able to move ahead in a clear direction when it comes to your love life, because a lot of things are in your head. It's not expressed maybe, and which is why you're feeling so stuck about it. You're not able to make a choice. So Leo, let's see what other additional information we have for you for the month of September. What other messages do we have from the universe for Leo? Stay strong, your miracles are on its way. Wow, Leo, such a beautiful message. So yeah, if you've been having doubts about why you're feeling stuck, because we've seen that a lot. We've seen that you are not sure about things, you are up and down, your energies are not balanced. But the universe here is saying, like, be patient, stay strong, your miracles are happening, it's coming to you. And the other one is yes. So if there has been a question on your mind, the answer to that is a yes. So yeah, Leos, this is what I have for you. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please do give me a like, share, and a subscribe. And I'll see you very soon with another reading. Till then, take care. Bye.